Okay, we're fighting this Krazoa thing. And... oh my god, what the fuck?
Yep, you're fighting Andross out of nowhere.
Andross!
For those who don't know, Andross was the big bad of the previous game, Star Fox 64. He's back. Out of nowhere.
Out of effing nowhere.
Yep.
It is the stupidest thing.
Just, do you want to do the honors of explaining everything wrong with this?
It comes out of freaking nowhere. He pulled a freaking hijack by Ganon freaking thing. But the difference is, at least Ganondorf had the courtesy of at least involving himself in the plot.
Yeah.
At some point, he comes out of butt-fuck nowhere.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like the fact that the final boss of this game is an R-wing boss is kind of shitty, considering most of the game was spent on the fucking ground.
Oh god, not again! No! He just chews it like a freaking bubblegum. And spits you out through the... okay. Ass mouth.
Yeah, did he just shit us out?
Through his other mouth, yes.
Look, okay, so Andross works as a final boss in 64 because you're pretty much spending all of the game, with the exception of like 3 levels, in the R-Wing. The game was training you for that fight. So
when they do it,
yeah, it was putting all your moves to the it was basically putting all your moves to the test. But what were you saying?
You're gonna keep going.
But yeah.
Okay, here you're... oh, go ahead.
No, you can. You got.
I was gonna say that I know. Okay, so what you're supposed to do there is freaking like just move to either the left or the right and just keep spamming the freaking and just keep rolling, because that way you're freaking slowing yourself down so to not get sucked up. Okay, now you're saying, or before I freaking.
But yeah, it's like, yes, you had a few levels in 64 that were like, Landmaster or Blue Marine, but most of the game,
gotta love that freaking Submarine.
90-something% of the game you were playing in the R-Wing.
Yeah. Spin for the win! See? That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep. Also, why does Andross sound like a rejoke of Schwarzenegger?
I don't know. Honestly,
get to the chopper.
You know what? That quote makes much more sense in Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, fair enough. Also,
but
also what sucks is you can't shoot at Andross in the eye to kind of get an opening like you could in the 64. I always like doing that. I'm an asshole.
Oh wait, oh that's right. Yeah, you could have. Well, you can shoot this thing in the eye.
Yeah, but that's a Krazoa.
And missiles. God, that's where it kind of gets annoying. Because heaven forbid, him shooting that is not annoying enough. Now he shoots missiles. But no, the thing with it's just that they pull Andross near the end with scales. But the thing is, that's where even as a kid, I called this game out, and it's like, wait, what? Even as a kid, I called it out on this, and I was just utterly confused.
You could say Andross was telling Scales, "Can't let you do that, General."
Shut up.
Come on, I have to find something entertaining with this idiotic plot point.
The thing is, if they were going to introduce Andross, they should have at least set him up.
Right.
At some point before near the end. Granted, it probably would have been still as stupid, but at least it wouldn't feel so forced.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere, forced. Because I mean, they try to make it seem like, no, because like they set it up that somehow Scales brought him to the temple, and that the Earthwalkers can actually see him. Which honestly, and now we're at the point where it's like, oh, you have no choice but to die. Suddenly, friend.
Hey, McCloud. Different time.
Oh, hi, Falco.
And you still
Where the
think
heck did you
Falco
come
helped.
from?
It's good to see you, buddy.
More or less, how did you get to this place?
Because the writing is officially pulling all of its plot points out of its fucking ass.
Yeah.
God, this kills the story of the game. On a storyline perspective,
Yeah.
I cannot. On a story perspective, I can't call Star Fox Adventures good because of this.
Yeah.
I can at least call the game as a whole decent due to the fact that the gameplay is actually okay for the most part, but still, with the fact that it's so story heavy, it's a huge distraction when the story is this bad.
And just like 64, shoot the brain.
Yes.
Don't know how the bomb made it his entire head intangible, but who cares? Blow up his brain. But Falco, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
You know, I'm gonna be so happy when we get to Assault because that game actually has pretty damn good writing, but
Yeah.
that one actually has a good story, and that didn't need one because that wasn't story heavy like this one.
True. Come on. Oh boy.
This boss can get intense, I will admit, because
Yeah, I will. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Jeff. Most because I think it's most because of the missiles.
see,
Because those things freaking jump.
see, if Andros was
Go
set
on.
up better in the story and there were a bit more on the R-Wing sections, then I could see this being an okay final boss, but
Because he comes out of nowhere.
yeah.
Nope. That's not even including Andros. Like, it's like we've always pointed out, and you could have, heck, you probably even figured it out yourself. There's a lot of plot holes, and also, if I remember right, yeah,
Oh jeez.
yep, I'm gonna die.
Oh boy.
And now the tense part. This is why I actually like this part, because it was actually intense.
Yeah, I'm actually on the edge of my seat right now, and I know. Oh god.
And
Use the Force, Luke.
game over, one shot, yay.
Yeah!
Winner.
That's it.
Falco, why?
That's it, guys. We've beaten Star Fox Adventures. Now we just get to enjoy the last of the cutscenes, and we'll, of course, at the end credits, of course, we'll explain our thoughts on the game as a whole.
I think we've already made our thoughts pretty clear.
Yeah, but it's always good to go, like, over, like, one last overall.
Okay, Gray Fox, you were there. Why didn't you help us out?
Because they're lazy.
You could have fired a good shot.
Yeah, that would have been funny if, like, the Great Fox just fired a missile at Andros' stupid face and that ended it.
And here we go. This time the plant chunks are gonna go where they should be.
Hurrah!
And the entire planet's gonna get flooded again.
Yep. But that's logic. Don't apply logic to video games, silly.
There's a lot of there's oceans near those planet chunks. This place should be flooded.
There's no logic here at Star Fox fucking Adventures.
Oh lord, that's a lot of sharp claw.
Good thing they don't hate us anymore.
I'm the champion. Fuck this
I won
belt.
this in a wrestling tournament.
And he just threw it. Good lord, man! Thank God there was not that many in the Grizoa Palace.
Yeah.
We did it, Fox.
I did it.
Huh. I forgot you two were in this game.
Once again. You all did a great job.
What did they do?
General Pepper here. Good work, Star Fox team.
Well, Slippy Bill's a translator.
From the King and Queen Earthwalker. Thanking
These
you
characters
for
are
saving
fucking
their
useless.
world. Oh, and Tricky says hi. I was, however, very surprised to hear that Andros was
No
so
kidding. So are we.
As much as we were.
More so annoyed.
It seems
Here's
that
the
Andros
explanation.
discovered the ancient power of the Krazoa, and by trapping Crystal, who had the ability to channel this power, he was able to use this energy to revive himself.
At least
Where the hell did that? You pulled that out of your ass, dude.
So, Andros from the dead used the power of the Krazoa to revive himself. Yeah, okay, I don't care anymore. I would bitch about it, but I just want this to end.
Oh, I'll bitch about it when we get to the credits.
And I can't wait to get back with the Star Fox.
Oh, now you're coming back when we get some money.
Hey guys.
Yep.
You don't mind if I hang with you again, do ya?
Just look at Fox's face.
Sure,
He's considering saying
It's
no.
great to have you back.
The Star Fox team is back together again.
Oh, fuck.
Huzzah!
And you
I
still
almost forgot.
sound like
I
Elmo,
received this message
Slippy.
from Crystal.
Hi, Fox. I really.
How did you know our
appreciate
name?
what you did for me. I'm just so sorry we didn't get much of a chance to talk. I'm left with just.
I wonder if she drove up there or if a Sharpclaw drove her up there.
If the Sharpclaw drove her up there, I hope he got a tip.
That's to say thank you.
Okay, but if you're joining the team, you need a new outfit, Crystal.
Sure, no problem.
You're not shy.
I love this part.
My sensors
And Rob just ruins it.
is rising. Are you okay, Fox?
That's why you don't have a robot.
I'm gonna be just fine.
Why do
We'll
you
see
still
you at
have the-
Assault.
Wait, did you notice that? Fox had the staff!
What?
Fox
He
had
did?
the staff!
What the fuck?
Even though Crystal took it from him in the... Fucking don't care. Game over.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He had the
damn it.
fucking staff still, even though Crystal
I
took
never
it
even
from him.
noticed. I never noticed that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Seeing as how this is your copy of the game, you want to go first on your, you want to give your thoughts?
This game is not very good, first of all. It's not a terrible game. It's not even that bad. And I'll give it credit that it got me interested in playing the Legend of Zelda series because I like the format. However, when I come back to it after playing those games, there are so many aspects that haven't aged well. I will admit, the environments are nice. It's fun exploring Dinosaur Planet for all it's worth. And the game can be pretty fun, I mean, at times. But I can't in good faith call this a good game, sadly. I think the graphics look nice. The music is awesome, is fucking amazing. The bosses can be pretty fun, mostly King Red Eye, but the overall, but yeah, there's still problems. The puzzles are a bit too simplistic. The story is standard up until you get to the ending, then it turns into a fucking train wreck. The voice acting is pretty terrible all around. I think Fox is the only voice that's actually competent, but
I like Scales. Scales does a good job for the amount he's in.
Okay, Scales is okay. So is the Warp Stone, now that I think about it, and the Shopkeeper's fucking hilarious.
God damn it.
But yeah, it's...
Also, I didn't even notice that Crystal and the Queen Earthwalker share the same voice actress.
Yep. But,
Also, the Thorntail mother. Wow.
But yeah, overall...
Holy shit.
There's some fun character interactions, mainly because, like mostly with all the different people in Dinosaur Planet, like, you know, when there's character interaction, that's when Rare's writing seems to shine. Like, that's when it feels like a Rareware title. I have nostalgic value for this game, but when I take the nostalgic goggles off, it's not very good. It's passable at best. But I still owe it to this for getting me into Zelda, so I have a soft spot for it, so...
Wait, hold on. Wait, you never... Oh, time out on that. You never played a Zelda game before this?
Actually, no, I didn't, actually.
Like, gasp. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, Wind Waker was my first Zelda game, actually. But anyway, overall, if you're looking for a decent adventure-style game, like similar to Zelda, and you don't have the highest of standards, it's okay. I still don't think it's very
Not the
good.
best.
But, yeah. I'll have better.
I just know.
Yeah,
Go on.
I'll have better things to say once we reach Assault. So.
I just noticed they're playing the freaking the music that
the sexual saxophone of doom.
That's funny.
Anyway, here we go.
Basically, you basically touched on everything I had about this, but plot wise, I was when you're young, I don't know, when I was young, I never really noticed the plot holes too much. But now that I'm older, the plot holes are so freaking glaring. It's so annoying. Like, again, the whole thing with Andros coming out of nowhere, and then just in general, the things that you think would play a part in the story that doesn't even go anywhere near it. Like, for example, the galleon kind of just in the beginning of the game when you fly in with Crystal just kind of just disappears, never seen again. Then the whole wall of text from Crystal with Crystal's backstory and then just the whole setup, nothing goes with that. It's like, I feel like if this game had a little bit more time, then I feel that this could have been, I'm not saying I want Star Fox to be the Star Fox Adventures or the Star Fox in general go into like the adventure type of gameplay, because it's always going to be a space shooter. But I felt this could have been a rather nice, a little spin-off title, you know?
Right.
But yeah, for the most part, it's an okay game. And that is what you would call the last thoughts of the LP. Stunning. So yeah, you gotta forgive me for that. We started recording like the day after I got through being sick, so I was still a little bit off. And then, but the day before we started recording, I had hardly any sleep because of chest pains that would not let me sleep. So I was like really out of it. So it was. And we were recording like around 9 or 10 ish, so I was kind of out of it. Just regarding that mess of my thoughts of the LP were basically the same as LJ's, to be quite frank. She basically touched all the points I wanted to make. The game's mediocre at best. It's serviceable, but just the overall the gameplay's fine, but it passes, but it wasn't like the greatest thing. The overall, just the rest of the game, like the layout and whatnot, like the temples, the puzzles, just everything, it was very meh. Like, I mean, it was like, if you play it one time, like just one playthrough, that's it, it's fine, but if you do it multiple times, then that's when it's just like, ugh. I don't even know what the heck I was thinking as a kid playing it multiple times. I guess I was just big of a fan of Fox. Then luckily for me, years later, we got freaking Star Fox Assault. I think it was like 2 years later, but regardless, Star Fox Assault, better. The gameplay-wise is even my concern about it. The whole plot in general was just, it was a mess. I think after seeing how it all plays out, how it all ends, I think we kind of agree that, yeah, it was kind of a mess. The thing I have against it is just the fact that it was based on Dinosaur Planet, which was supposed to be released for the 64, but they decided to change it to a Star Fox game, was because the main character looked like which looked like Fox. In which case, it's whatever. Honestly, I wish they kept a lot of the idea. Like, I wish they kept the story for the most part. Like, taking it to a Star Fox game, in my opinion, didn't really matter to me. I mean, we got a Star Fox game, it was an adventure game, so it's like, whatever. For me, it felt like they were, like, really pushing the whole, like, this is a Star Fox game and whatnot. But it was like, they didn't really do it well. I kind of wish they had more time, because, as I think we've said it before, it feels like they were rushed to get this done. Which kind of sucks, really, because I'm not saying I wanted this game to be, like, the greatest adventure game ever, you know, because, like, it's Star Fox, it's supposed to be about space shooters, but I feel like this could have been, like, as I said before, a nice little spin-off game. Just like a one-time thing, and then we just go straight back to space shooting. Like, that's just my opinion. But, like, just the way the whole story plays out was just... Like, just for example, like, my biggest gripe with the game was the whole thing with Crystal, which was the fact they introduced her in the beginning. They gave us this wall of text explaining her whole deal. And then, like, by the end of the first part, which was like 30 minutes, like 30 minutes into the game, boom, she's trapped and you never see her again, other than like a couple of times. And that's just like really stupid in a sense, just because of the fact it was based off Dinosaur Planet, which was supposed to have two separate characters, Crystal, who she originally was, and her brother. So like in here, you could have played as both Fox and Crystal and just kind of like done more with the game. In fact, we could have gotten more out of Crystal's character instead of just like, oh, hi, I'm here, all of a sudden I'm trapped. That's the biggest gripe, honestly, with the whole game, along with the amount of plot holes, because honestly, just the whole thing with Andros was just really, really dumb. Like, you expected me to believe this, you expected to believe Andros somehow formulated this entire plot just to get revived. I mean, think about it for a second. Crystal was the key to the whole thing, and so it's like he started some kind of war on Dinosaur Planet using scales, getting Crystal's attention, getting her to the Dinosaur Planet, then trapping her into a crystal, haha, and then like, granted, and then Fox comes along and freaking just does the whole thing with the Krazoas, just enough so that way he can be revived. And then just go back to doing what he did before. That's not even getting into the fact that from the sound of it, like with the way Crystal reacted and whatnot, it seems like he had a plot, like he had a hand in freaking destroying her world, or just whatever, just to get her to get to Saria or Dinosaur Planet. It's like, what? I mean, okay, I know Andros is supposed to be the scientist, intelligent one, but holy crap, that's a bit of a chess play if you ask me. And the fact is he's not even hinted at. There's no indication of him even being there. It's just, oh hi, I'm Andros, okay, let's go back, let's do this whole thing. At least Ganondorf had the honor, at least had the privilege of actually being in the freaking story before he makes his appearance. Andros just appears. I mean, the whole thing with that is, it's stupid. Honestly, the whole thing's stupid. But I felt that they actually had set up Andros in a sense, like, left clues across the game. Maybe even have, like, a bit where we see, like, technology that's not even supposed to be on Saria, and then we get, like, some kind of like garbled message that has to do with Andros. I felt that could have been a really fun, stupid story just to actually see, you know? Just the way I explained it, just the whole thing with Andros just making this big convoluted plan just to revive himself. I felt it had just been some stupid fun, to be perfectly honest. Then again, I'm trying to have like a game about anthropomorphic animals on a planet of nothing but dinosaurs. A serious thing. I'm not. It's just, ugh. It's just annoying when I see that kind of stuff, you know. But honestly, that's pretty much my thoughts of the whole LP. It was fun to play again after so long, but playing it after so long, it was, well, not so good. Nostalgia glasses were off. Oh god, I was so stupid as a kid. Though I will say, it was great to push Musclefoot back into his freaking hole. Grave. Whatever. But, yeah, that's honestly about it, so I'll let the previous recording end the whole thing. But that's about it.
I'd say if you could find it for maybe $20 or less on, like, used, it's worth something, I'll say that. It's worth some merit.
But that's about...
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, you just finish it.
Yeah. That's about it for Star Fox Adventures. Join us next time when we take on a game which I'll be able to shower with a bit more praise, Star Fox Assault. Until then, I'm LJ717.
I cannot wait! I'm the corrupted one.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Yep.